of the most notorious villains in horror history convened. Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Pennywise the Clown stood in a darkened chamber, the flickering light of a single candle casting eerie shadows on the stone walls. They had never worked together, each driven by their own thirst for chaos and terror, but a new, apocalyptic threat had emerged on that none of them could defeat alone. The earth itself was unraveling. Strange forces beyond comprehension had torn apart the fabric of reality, creating monstrous rifts between worlds. Demons, undead, and eldritch creatures poured through, overwhelming humanity and even the very essence of horror itself. The villains, once the kings of their own realms of fear, found themselves powerless against this new breed of nightmare. Freddy spoke first, his voice a low, menacing growl. "This isn't just about dreams anymore. It's real. We have to stop it." Jason's machete glinted in the candlelight, his silent agreement enough to signal he was in. Michael Myers stared at the others, his cold, unblinking eyes betraying nothing, but his presence alone was a terrifying statement of intent. Pennywise grinned, his eyes flashing with a dark joy. "A new kind of fear, eh? I like it," he chuckled, pulling a balloon from the air. "Let's make them scream." Together, they formed an unlikely alliance, the twisted forces of darkness united against a greater evil. The end of the world was coming, but before the final scream, they would make sure that horror itself would reign.